What's up guys, it's Nacho here, and since we've done the Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga and Serie A team of the seasons, I thought why not do one more, which is League team of the season. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to kick it off with the formation that I picked, which is a 4-3-2-1 system. So yeah, let's kick it off with the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper is the Montpellier goalkeeper who's had an absolutely outstanding season. Lecomte, I think his name is. He's had an excellent season. Very consistent this year. 14 clean sheets. Goals conceded in per match is less than 1 a game. Distribution this season, 377 successful. That's pretty damn good for a goalkeeper. So he has had a very good season. He's very consistent. He's probably one of the best young goalkeepers coming out of France. And we watched it, he'll be some big clubs look at him in the summer, and he has had an excellent season. He is my goalkeeper in Ligue this season. Then we go to the right back. There's only one for me, is Dani Alves. Consistently, he's one of the best right backs you probably have seen in a long time. He's won everything that's ever been won apart from the World Cup. But he's had an excellent season. Last season he was excellent for Juventus. This season he's been excellent for Paris Saint-Germain. A couple of stats that he's really been good at this season is duels, 158, fouls, 1 is 34, which is absolutely ridiculous just because of the experience he has in that team. Tackles 1 is near around 72%. Very good, solid right back, and he, for me, is my right back. Two centre backs, I went for Marquinhos for Paris Saint-Germain, and the new guy you probably never heard of, Mukuli, I think his name is. I probably got that one wrong as well. Very consistent this season. But we're going to start with Marquinhos. He is one of the best Brazil defenders out there today. I think he's going to have a really good World Cup for Brazil. I also think he's going to have a fantastic. He's had a fantastic season this season for Paris Saint-Germain. He's a captain, he's a leader, he's now becoming so big for that team this season. Passing accuracy, 94%, is absolutely ridiculous for a defender. Clearance is 106, and the one that really doesn't really surprise me, doesn't really contribute in terms of attack. I think he has had no goals, no assists, no shots on target, nothing like that in terms of attack. He's a very solid defender, he's a leader in that team, and he's had a very good season, Marquinhos, and he is my defender, is one of my centre backs. The other one, like I said, is Montpellier defender, who's had an excellent season. He's one of the stars coming out of Montpellier this season. And Montpellier have had the second best defence in Ligue 1 behind PSG, who obviously are the best team in Ligue 1. That's astonishing from this team that's really sort of moulded with a bunch of youngsters and some of the academy players that they have. He's had an excellent season. Him and Marquinhos are my two centre-back partnerships, my two centre-back pairs in Ligue 1 this season. Left back, I went for another Montpellier player. Three Montpellier players I picked this season. I went for Ross Cillon, the left back. He's contributed to 3 goals this season, 3 assists this season. I think he does a lot of crosses into the box as well, so he offers something different from Montpellier in terms of attack. Chances created 27, which actually is a lot for a fullback. And defensive errors, Nipois, not even 1. So he has been so vital for Montpellier this season. Just like the other two, he's had an excellent season. You could say maybe Fabinho, you could say he's had an alright season. But for me, he has been a stellar this year, and he's my left back this season. Then going to midfield, where I went for Gustavo, who plays for Marseille. He's had an absolutely stellar. There's been a stellar signing. There's been a lot of critics saying, "Why did he go to Marseille? Is he the right signing for Marseille?" He's put down to bed. He's had an excellent season at Marseille. Phenomenal in that midfield. Yes, you could say maybe he gets the odd red card, maybe the odd yellow card, but he really gives something. A bit of grit, a bit of desire in that Marseille midfield. And these aerial duels, 1 is 63%. His passing accuracy is not bad either, 90%. And he's also contributed to 5 goals and 1 assist this season. He's the standard defensive midfield player in Ligue 1 this season. He's my defensive midfield player. Then I went for the 2 attacking players. I went for Dimitri Payet in terms of attacking player. He's had a fantastic season, Dimitri Payet. Goals, assists, contributions. He's the captain this season. He's had a fantastic season. Maybe not the best Marseille player this season, but he's one of Marseille's best players this season. There's 6 goals and 13 assists. Am I a fan of Dimitri Payet? No, I'm not. But you can't demand the guy is very talented. Some people like him, some people hate him. I don't really like him, but that's just me. Maybe I'm just that type of guy that doesn't really like a lot of players. But Dimitri Payet He's had an excellent season, like one of the standout midfield players this season, and that's why he's one of my midfield players in the free. And the other one I went for Fekir. Now he is a player I really like, really like. He's had an absolute start. He's been the big man for Lyon this season. He is their key man this season. He is their talisman this season. 18 goals, 7 assists. I think he's actually a top of every stat for Marseille for Lyon this season. He's tops every stat. Shot accuracy of 67%, which is up there big time. I think it's better than Neymar's, which is mad. And also tackles won percentage-wise 72. So he's really such a big key player for Lyon this season. And if Lyon sold him, they would literally struggle because he's so vital for them. I know that the Memphis Depay's had a good season, but Fekir has been absolutely stellar this season. He's led as an example. He's been the captain of them for the season. Yes, he had made some injuries, and maybe also his suspension got in the derby against Etienne, but he's had an absolutely stellar season. He will join Payet and Gustavo in that midfield three, which we get on to the two sort of wingers, or you could say a more creative midfield players, but I'd call them sort of wingers / creative midfield players. We're starting off with Florian Thauvin on the right side. He has been Marseille's player of the season. Goals 22, which is only less than the guy who is the top goal scorer this season, and Edinson Cavani. Assists 11, which is only a couple off Payet and Neymar. So he's up there with the top guys. Touches per match 77, and successful dribbles 113, second to only to Neymar. So he's right for me, deserves to be. He may be a shout out for Ligue 1 player this season. He is definitely Marseille's player this season. He's been a totally different player than he was at Newcastle. I don't know what the hell. If this was the player that was going to be at Newcastle, we would have one hell of a signing on our hands. But he just did now, and maybe some players just don't suit the Premier League. Some players do suit Ligue 1. He definitely does suit Ligue 1 with his dribbles and his sort of the way he plays football in Ligue 1. So he's been an absolutely outstanding season in Marseille, and he is the best right-sided player in Ligue 1 this season. Other side, we went for Neymar. Simple reason why, it's fucking Neymar. Neymar, who's probably not been the best player in Ligue 1 in terms of attitude, but he's been the best player in Ligue 1 in terms of quality. 19 goals, 13 assists. Really, that's quite astonishing for your first season in a new league. Yes, you could say it's not the same quality league, but still, his first season going to a new country and a new culture. Successful dribbles 142, which is the most by any player in Ligue 1 this season, and touches per 90 minutes, just shy of 104, which is quite astonishing, really. So he's had an excellent season, even though he's been injured for a bit of the season. But at the start of the season, he was ripping the league up like it was no tomorrow. He has been absolutely one of the best players. He's right there. He's up there next to Ronaldo and Messi, and you could probably say Mohamed Salah as the third or fourth best player in the world. You see why he is, those stats and the way he contributes to the team. Yes, he may not be the best in terms of his attitude. He may not be the best likeable guy, but you can't deny what he is as a player. He's been a standout player in sort of Ligue 1 in terms of a marketing thing, but what a player he is. Best left-sided player this season, and he goes on that other side. Which just leaves one, which is Edinson Cavani, who stays up front. He's had absolutely sensational season. PSG's all-time leading goal scorer by quite a margin now, with his amazing 28 goals in Ligue 1 this season. Also contributed to 6 assists, which isn't half that bad either. But accuracy of 62, which is down from last season, but you could say, well, maybe Neymar doesn't give him the ball a lot, so maybe that's probably why. And minutes per goal, just 82.4, which is up from last season. So he's been absolutely sensational this season, and I expect them to do well for Uruguay at the World Cup. But I said that in the last World Cup, and he was absolutely rubbish. So you don't really know what you get from Cavani. Sometimes he can be on his day, he can destroy a team. When he's on his day, he'll be one of the worst strikers in the world. But for me, he's had an absolutely outstanding season. He scored 2 very good goals in the cup final against Monaco to win in the cup. He's a real massive player for PSG since PSG bought him from Napoli. We're going to see what he can do next season, and maybe even go if he wants to go to another club, we can see what he does there. But he's had an excellent season, and he's my only striker in Ligue 1 this season. But for me, he is the standout talisman in Ligue 1 this season. So that's my Ligue 1 team of the season. We're going to go info starting with the goalkeeper, which is Montpellier's Lecomte, Dennis Daniel right back, Marquinhos, and Montpellier's McCulley. Then left back we went for another Montpellier player, which was Rosselson. Then with the free midfield went for Gustavo, Payet and Fekir. Front three of Turvan, Neymar and Edison Cavani. So guys, that's the end of this Ligue 1 team of the season. Hope you guys all enjoyed all my team of the season videos for this season. I know you guys really enjoy them, and that's why I'll keep on making them. Hopefully next season will be better than this season. But hey, that's my Ligue 1 team for the season. Put in the comments down below who you picked for your Ligue 1 team this season. Any of my picks were wrong, or any of my picks were right. Anyway, and also don't forget to smash the notifications while you're at it. Please like, subscribe, natural. We'll see you later.